The smoky haze of Robert's lounge swirls, a murky veil over hushed whispers and furtive glances. Jimmy Burke, a predator in repose. His eyes scan the room with cold calculation. Louis Werner approaches, his anxiety radiating in visible waves. Sweat glistens on his brow as Louis leans in, a dangerous proposal hanging in the air. "I have an idea, Jimmy. A big one," Louis whispers, hinting at a score. The Lufthansa cargo building at JFK. In his cramped apartment, Louis Werner nervously paces, phone glued to his ear, his brow deeply furrowed with worry. He details Lufthansa's security, vault access, and shipment timing, his voice hushed with desperation. The weight of his crushing gambling debts suffocates the small room, each word a gamble. His eyes dart around, betraying the high stakes of his desperate game. The Lufthansa cargo building stands like a dark monolith against the night, silent and imposing. Frank, the Irishman. Burke leads his crew, shadows clinging to them as they move with practiced stealth. Each step is measured, each movement precise, their figures ghost-like in the dim light. Werner's insider knowledge allows them to slip past security, an unsettling advantage in the darkness. Tension hangs heavy in the air as they approach, a palpable weight pressing down on their clandestine mission. Inside the Lufthansa cargo building, a crew disguised as security guards moves with cold precision. They silently subdue the 8 employees, their movements calculated and swift. Tension fills the air as the team avoids unnecessary violence, securing the premises. The operation is executed with remarkable efficiency, emphasizing speed and control. Inside the Lufthansa vault, the crew swiftly loads stacks of untraceable bills and trays of glittering jewelry into the waiting vans. Neatly bundled cash and valuables fill the vault, their sheer volume fueling a sense of excitement. Practice movements ensure the loot is transferred efficiently, but a palpable sense of impending danger lingers in the air. The glittering valuables catch the light, reflecting the high stakes and the crew's focused determination. Headlights slice through the night as vans arrive at the safe house, carrying shadows and secrets. The crew unloads the stolen goods with urgent precision, their movements betraying a nervous tension. A palpable energy crackles in the night air, thick with anticipation and unspoken fears. Burke observes the operation, a calm sentinel amidst the frenzy, his gaze sharp and assessing. His watchful eyes scan the perimeter, ensuring every detail is accounted for in the silent exchange. Burke sits alone, the dim light casting long shadows, lost in thought as the aftermath of the heist closes in. The phone's shrill ring cuts through the silence, an incessant reminder of the chaos unleashed. News of the heist spreads like wildfire, igniting paranoia and casting suspicion in every corner. Unwanted attention from the FBI and rival gangs tightens the noose around Burke. Inside FBI headquarters, Agent McDonald is hunched over a table, a storm of photos and documents swirling around him. He meticulously arranges the evidence, trying to piece together the chaotic aftermath of the Lufthansa heist. Wiretap transcripts reveal whispers and connections, each one a thread in the tightening net. Maps pinpoint locations, each cross marking a step closer to Burke and his crew. The investigation slowly tightens its grip, each piece of evidence a shackle in their impending capture. A palpable sense of urgency fills the room, the air thick with the pressure of the ticking clock. Under the dim street lamp, Stax Edwards stands alone, unaware of the danger lurking in the shadows. Grim faces emerge from the darkness, Burke's associates closing in with cold, unforgiving intent. A brutal confrontation erupts as Stax fights desperately, his defiance met with overwhelming force. The struggle is short-lived. Stax quickly subdued, his resistance crushed beneath the weight of his enemies. His lifeless body is dragged into the darkness, leaving behind only the echo of violence under the silent night. Dim light casts long shadows across mannequins in Marty Krugman's wig shop, the air heavy with unspoken threats. Marty Krugman, sweaty and desperate, faces Burke. "I deserve more, Burke. I took the biggest risk." Burke's cool demeanor clashes with Marty's rising panic. "You were paid handsomely, Marty. Don't push it." Marty's voice trembles with defiance. "Or what? You'll silence me? I know too much, Burke. About everything." The desolate road disappears into the inky blackness, its emptiness amplified by the faint glow of distant lights. Silence hangs heavy, broken only by the whisper of wind through the sparse vegetation. Tommy DeSimone arrives, his face a mask of confidence tinged with impatience. He surveys the surroundings, his initial swagger slowly beginning to dissipate in the oppressive darkness. Doubt creeps into his eyes as the stark reality of the situation begins to dawn. His bravado crumbles, replaced by a raw, animalistic fear that grips him. In the packed courtroom, Louis Werner sits alone, his face pale and drawn, a stark picture of isolation. He avoids the judging eyes, his gaze fixed on hands clasped so tightly in his lap, knuckles white with tension. A low hum of hushed whispers fills the courtroom, a symphony of morbid curiosity and anticipation. Reporters furiously scribble notes, capturing every detail of Werner's fall from grace. Onlookers crane their necks, a collective gaze of morbid satisfaction fixed on the man in the defendant's chair. Jimmy Burke sits alone in his dim prison cell, shadows stretching like grasping hands across the concrete. He is serving a life sentence. Each breath echoes the weight of a past murder. The walls close in, a suffocating reminder of isolation and irreversible consequence. Heavy silence reigns, broken only by the distant, haunting sounds of the prison. Each clang and echo is a hammer blow to his spirit, a constant reckoning. In the dim light, his eyes reflect a haunting blend of regret and defiance. Decades later, the relentless churn of progress. A construction site roars to life near JFK Airport. Workers excavate, unaware of the whispers and rumors that swirl around them, tales of buried loot. Each scoop of earth, each clang of metal, echoes the enduring mystery of the stolen treasure. The allure of the lost riches lingers, a siren song beneath the concrete and steel. Agent McDonald is dwarfed by towering shelves in the FBI archives, a lone figure consumed by the ghosts of past cases. He pores over the Lufthansa file, its pages worn from years of relentless pursuit. Faded photographs of the perpetrators stare back, their faces a haunting reminder of justice served, yet incomplete. The loot remains unfound, a phantom limb in the narrative of crime and consequence. A perfect crime, marred by human fallibility, lingers in McDonald's mind, an unsolvable riddle. The case haunts him, an echo in the sterile halls of the FBI, a constant whisper of what remains undone. Under a somber sky, a solitary figure stands among rows of weathered headstones, the silence amplifying a deep sense of solitude. Jimmy Burke's grave stands as a stark reminder of lives cut short and ambitions turned to dust. Sunlight struggles to penetrate the heavy clouds, casting long, somber shadows across the burial ground. The weathered stone bears silent witness to the rise and fall of a man consumed by ambition and its tragic end. In the cemetery's quiet, the futility of Burke's life echoes through the ages, a cautionary tale etched in stone. The air hangs heavy with unspoken regrets, the weight of a life marked by ambition and ultimate desolation.